USPAP Page 75. Advisory Opinion 3, AL 3. This communication by the Appraisal Standards Board, ASB, does not establish new standards or interpret existing standards. Advisory opinions are issued to illustrate the applicability of appraisal standards in specific situations and to offer advice from the ASB for the resolution of appraisal issues and problems. 1.2 Subject: Update of a prior appraisal. 3 Application: Real property, personal property, intangible property. 4.5 The issue: Once an appraisal of a property has been completed, there are many cases in which a client may need a subsequent appraisal involving the same property. Examples include 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the appraisal of real property, a current value is commonly required by lenders and secondary market participants when the time frame between the effective date of a prior appraisal and the closing of a loan exceeds certain limits. A current value is also required by agencies in eminent domain cases when time has elapsed between a prior appraisal and the date of taking. In the appraisal of business equity of privately held companies held by employee stock ownership trusts, current values are required at least annually. In the appraisal of personal property, it may be necessary to appraise equipment every 2 years for financing purposes. Clients sometimes label such requests as updates, reappraisals, or recertifications. Does USPAP address these, and how can an appraiser comply with USPAP for such assignments? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Advice from the ASB on the issue. Clarification of terminology. Various terms have been developed by clients and client groups for certain appraisal assignments, including updates and recertifications. While such terms may be convenient for use in a business setting, they do not necessarily impart the same meaning in every situation. 19202123 The term update is often used by clients when they are seeking a current appraisal of a property that was the subject of a prior assignment. This practice is addressed in this advisory opinion. 2425 The term recertification of value is often mistakenly used by some clients in lieu of the term update. A recertification of value is performed to confirm whether or not the conditions of a prior appraisal have been met. Recertification of value does not change the effective date of the value opinion. If a client uses this term in an assignment request that includes an updated value opinion, then it constitutes a new appraisal assignment that must be completed as discussed in this advisory opinion. 2627, 28, 29, 30 New assignment of a prior assignment regardless of the nomenclature used. When a client seeks a more current value or analysis of a property that was subject of a prior assignment, this is not an extension of that prior assignment that was already completed, it is a new assignment. An assignment is defined in USPAP as 3134 A valuation service that is provided by an appraiser is a consequence of an agreement with a client. 353637 Same USPAP requirements apply when appraising or analyzing a property that was the subject of a prior GNMENT. There are no restrictions on who the appraiser is in such a circumstance. Who the client is, what length may have elapsed between the prior and current assignments, or whether the characteristics of the subject party are unchanged or significantly different than in the prior assignment. 3839 Advisory Opinion 27, Appraising the same property for a new client. ORI Opinions 2018-2019 Edition Appraisal Foundation 75.